Nick here with tinywoodstove.com. We just got done loading up a wood stove and some parts, and we're heading out to install a small stove in a cabin. And it may be a little bit of an adventure. Buckle your seats. So two of the major cruxes with tiny living is parking and income. For us, we bought an old travel trailer, remodeled it, and that became our home. And so that became our housing solution, but where do you put that house? So we had mooch dock. We had, friends and family that invited us. Hey, we got a parking spot next to our house, and we could come park there and stay for a couple weeks. We kind of worked out a circuit where we would spend spring, summer, and part of the fall in the Northwest, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and then we would migrate down south. And as we would go down south, we'd see family in Kansas and Nebraska, and then eventually end up in Florida, and then we would come back up to the Northwest. So the Northwest is where we eventually wanted to put down roots, where we had a community, and then also I had employment. So I was teaching outdoor education at a camp up here, and so I would do that in the spring and the fall. That not only gave us a parking spot, but it also was part of our income. So the all-wheel drive has several modes. We're putting it in mud ruts, which takes the traction control off. Gives you kind of like a low four-wheel drive.
Yeah, I think you're off on this side.
I let off the gas. It's time to try out the winch. Daisy, hey. So Randy, we're sitting here in these old cabins that I remember coming out here with outdoor school kids, and pack rats, old bunks and pack rats, and you really done some work out here.
I've been helping young adults move into adulthood for the majority of my life. I had elders that did that for me. So I'm kind of passing on a lineage of how do you become who the Creator made you to be? How do you figure out who that is? And then step into it. Learning things like bird language. Birds are going to tell you exactly what's going on in the forest, and they're going to tell you exactly what's going on inside of you. Because if you are in a really bad mood or attitude, they're going to alarm and leave the area like there's a fire. And if they stick around or move closer to you, it means that you're moving closer to your actual design. Right there.
Okay.
And I was thinking we were going out this way, but you're the man. Well, it's kind of nice being off the grid because it makes you kind of blend in to how things actually work on a universal level. And so, cooking with fire and being in an environment where, you learn how to thrive. The first stories were told around a fire, I'm sure. So, it takes you to a place of deep connection with each other and with the environment that you can't beat.
Yeah. All right, I think we have a plan for what we're going to do with this install. There's lots of things to consider when planning an install. If you want to see all of those details and how we came up with the plan we have here, check out our planning install video, but won't bore you with those details right now. Now that I got my measurements for this install, I want to go check up on this other stove. I think I need to adjust the handle and just see what the flue's looking like. Light switch? Oh wait, there isn't a light switch.
if you're not matching your design, you're not going to feel free. You know, there's a trapped feeling in lots of people's lives. Their job doesn't feed them. It gives them money, but it doesn't give them any satisfaction. You can be, you know, a millionaire and not feel free because you still haven't slowed down enough to figure out what your design is. And, you know, if your design is to live in this kind of an environment, you're going to thrive.
We typically don't do installations, and we made an exception here because I love camp. Camp is part of our story, and you know, being able to park out there and live out there and share community with the staff that were out there was really, really special. And so just want to encourage you as maybe you're exploring tiny living and thinking about maybe where to park and different income options. There's all kinds of solutions. Maybe working and living at camp. Thanks for watching.
She never wants to leave.
Yeah, that she's thriving here.
She is.